As the humans arrived on the battlefield, their determination to eradicate the aliens was palpable. Moments before, the Krek's fleet had teetered on the edge of obliteration at the hands of the ruthless Zonian forces. Captain Zarok, overwhelmed by despair, watched his fleet crumble, outgunned and outmatched. Just as he was about to order a retreat, a new voice crackled over the comm channel. Captain Jason Reeves of the United Earth ship Defiant, offering reinforcements. The arrival of the humans brought a glimmer of hope to the desperate situation. With their firepower, they began to turn the tide against the Zonian aggressors, giving the Kreks a fighting chance. Emperor Zarthan, observing from his throne, sneered at the unfolding chaos, confident in his meticulous preparations for conquest. However, his confidence waned as a monumental dreadnought, bearing unfamiliar markings, emerged on the battlefield, commanded by Captain Reeves. Zarthan's arrogance turned to alarm as he realized the formidable threat posed by the new arrival. The United Earth ship, Defiant, unleashed a barrage of firepower, challenging the Zorgon forces with unmatched precision. The tables had turned, and Zarthan's dreams of conquest were suddenly overshadowed by the unexpected resilience of the humans. As soon as the human finished speaking, the newly deployed warship unleashed a devastating assault on the nearest Zonian frigate. A barrage of Alpha strike missiles, mass drivers, and beam weapons converged on the target, overwhelming its shields and shattering its hull like cheap plastic. Arthan watched in horror as the human vessel tore through his fleet, its weapons cutting through his prized armada like a force of nature. The Emperor, Zarthan, leapt from his throne and stormed over to the bridge, confronting his gunnery crews. He admonished the battery commander and ordered all forward lances to focus fire on the human monstrosity. As his ships ponderously reoriented, Zarthan felt a sinking sensation in his gut. He realized he had underestimated the humans. They were proving to be a far more formidable foe than he had imagined. On the bridge of the UES Defiant, Jason Reeves stood with hands clasped behind his back, closely monitoring the chaotic battle unfolding on the main view screen. The KX fleet was in dire straits, with formations shattered and ships rapidly being destroyed. When Earth received the distress call from the embattled CAC, there was debate at Terran High Command about intervention. Jason had argued vehemently for involvement, citing the strategic importance of the CAC's territory and the threat posed by the expansionist Zonian Empire. The decision to dispatch the UES Defiant had proven to be the right call, as it now unleashed its formidable firepower upon the crumbling Zonian fleet. The battlefield witnessed the Defiance, a triple-armored dreadnought, shrug off laser blasts aimed at its hull. Its weaponry, including quantum phase cannons and neutron torpedoes, ravaged the Zonian shields effortlessly. As the Zonian flagship changed course to target the Defiance directly, Captain Jason ordered evasive maneuvers while maintaining offensive fire. Jason directed his crew to prepare the neutron cannons for a devastating volley, even at the expense of diverting power from defensive systems. Tension mounted as the imposing Zonian flagship approached, its size and firepower dwarfing the Defiance. However, as it entered optimal firing range, the Defiance unleashed a lethal barrage, obliterating the Zorgon flagship in a spectacular display of destruction. Despite the victory, Jason remained vigilant, knowing that the Zorgon fleet still posed a threat. He quickly rallied the Allied ships, forming a defensive formation around the Defiance to withstand any remaining assaults. With Earth's reinforcements out of range, the battle was far from over, and Jason prepared his crew for the challenges ahead. Jason turned to Sarah, his expression shifting into a determined mask honed from 100 battles, a testament to his seasoned command. Tactical coordinate firing solutions with the KX. We need to whittle down the Zonian numbers and force them to break off. Relay targeting data and optimal attack vectors, he directed, his voice firm. Sarah swiftly bent over her console, conversing with KAC bridge officers over the comm as she acknowledged his order with a quick nod. Jason settled back into his chair, observing the Zonian fleet regrouping for another pass. Despite their flagship's destruction, the lizard-like aliens still outnumbered the ragged human CAX defensive formation. It was shaping into a grueling, bloody exchange, but Jason was resolved. The Defiant would lead the way. Meanwhile, aboard the Zonian cruiser, Commander Fgiol felt the weight of impending defeat. His once proud fleet was being decimated by the relentless Zonian onslaught. As the situation grew dire, a glimmer of hope emerged with the arrival of a mysterious, powerful ship unlike any they had seen. Captain Jason Reeves of the United Earth ship Defiant emerged on screen, offering assistance against the Zonian aggression. Fgiol was stunned by the unexpected turn of events, realizing that the tales of human prowess were not mere exaggerations, but a formidable reality. As the human ship, now known as the Defiant, displayed its prowess in battle, Captain Fgiol realized the depth of his error in underestimating them. The ship moved with grace, effortlessly weaving between Zonian vessels, striking with precision akin to a masterful dancer. Its weapons tore through the enemy fleet, leaving only debris in its wake. Fgiol, observing from his ship's communication link, marveled at the crew's focus and professionalism, displaying a calm assurance born from extensive training and combat experience. Shaking off his stupor, Fgiol swiftly issued orders to his crew, directing them to align tightly with the Defiant and contribute their firepower to the fray. As the CAX cruiser surged forward, other KAC ships followed suit, rallying around the unexpected savior. Fgiol watched in astonishment as Captain Reeves orchestrated the diverse fleet with crisp precision, employing tactics unfamiliar to him, but undeniably effective. Slowly but surely, the tide of battle turned, as the Zonian advance faltered in the face of the united human and CAX front. Despite initial skepticism, Fgiol allowed a flicker of hope to ignite within him, acknowledging that with human assistance, victory might indeed be achievable. Glancing at Captain Reeves's composed visage amidst the chaos, Fgiol silently expressed gratitude for the unexpected alliance. Gripping his armrests tighter, he refocused on the battle, ready to fight with renewed determination alongside their newfound allies. The humans had arrived, and with their help, the KX would prevail. Zarthan, the Emperor of the Zorgon, confronted the officer with a lethal glare, his eyes filled with fury and determination. He saw cowardice in the officer's demeanor, yet he resisted the urge to silence him permanently. Every claw was needed in this battle, and Zarthan knew they must stand united if they were to prevail against the human threat. As the master of the galaxy's greatest empire, Zarthan refused to cower at the first sign of resistance. With resolve, he commanded the helm to bring their forces around, directing the entire fleet towards the human ship. His authority was unquestioned, and his orders were swiftly obeyed despite the incredulous looks from his crew. The tension escalated as the Zonian warship closed in on the defiant human vessel. Zarthan's heart pounded with anticipation. This was the moment to demonstrate the Zorgon Empire's dominance. Even as the battle reached its climax, he remained steadfast, refusing to yield to fear or doubt. He bellowed commands, determined to face his demise with unwavering resolve, embodying the indomitable spirit of a true Zonian emperor. As the chaos intensified, Captain Varen stood defiantly aboard the warship, his voice rising above the cacophony. He ordered a full salvo from the main batteries, just as another explosion tore through the Fist of Conquest's stern. Zarthan, the ship's stern officer, felt the deck buckle beneath his feet. He witnessed his bridge crew hurled like ragdolls, consoles exploding into showers of sparks and shrapnel. Then, amidst the chaos, everything vanished into a blinding white light as the world dissolved into flames. The story concludes here. If you enjoyed this narrative and wish to support my work, kindly leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Additionally, for each comment expressing appreciation for the story, I will heart every single one of them. Thank you for your time and support.